Yo, what's up, guys? Scarn back here with another video. As usual, back with more information for you guys to become the best Pokemon investors of all time. So I just want to go ahead and let you know that I should probably mute my phone so that you don't hear that. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, guys, today I want to talk about the most hyped set in the era. Core set is Destined Rivals. Once again, this set has not slowed down at all. It's literally still doing numbers. 109 average daily sold, guys. That's where we're at right now. 109 average daily sold, with the box is $255, which is literally what it was like at release, like between 265 and 255. Like, guys, I'm not, again, this is not FOMO and panic, start panic buying, like, the only thing I'm trying to tell you is this videos aren't for your like sake of like telling you, oh, you should jump on it right now. The reason I'm making this video is just so you know the prices that this booster box can reach before the next reprint and what the reprint's gonna do. Now, yes, guys, honestly, I started to study the market a little more, and like I said, I'm learning with you guys. I started back in November, Pokemon investing, so obviously I'm still learning the ins and outs of this. And from what I've seen, is there should come a point where this set, because by the time like this set should be printed at least for 2 to 3 years, right? So I mean, between then, the set eventually when Pokemon calms down, they're gonna have to catch up on printing, and they're probably gonna print this set to the point where it hits MSRP or below. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not, again, not trying to create FOMO, but the problem with the set is, it's either, even if you're a collector, not just an investor, a collector, you're probably, I mean, maybe you want to open up the set and it's just expensive to open. You know what I mean? So like, even if the set's gonna be reprinted, it still might reach $300 before the first reprint hits, making it still pretty expensive. And then even like after the reprint, it's probably still gonna be around 250, and then which is around the price now. And then again, once again, it's gonna go back up. The reprint's gonna hit, and then once the reprint hits, then it's gonna be maybe like 300. We had to get to a point in Pokemon where people stop buying the new set, it stops being scalped, and then they have to go back to older sets to reprint, because they printed to demand this current set, and since the current set's being printed to demand, there's no need for it to be there's no need for it to be printed anymore. And so the whole problem with this is it's gonna take time for that to happen, guys. And I guess that's where I really want to get this like part going, like this investment plan go. This like showing you guys how to invest and how to be smart with it. In theory, guys, you do not buy the set, like I said, unless you're absolutely freaking rich and you don't have no wants or anything. You're so rich that you just money hand over fist. That's where you should buy this set. Now, the whole problem with this set is, guys, is it's really inflated right now, because I mean, and again, guys, I'm an investor, but obviously, and I have two cases, guys. I got my MSRP. Like, I'm not trying to like create FOMO. Obviously, I want things less than MSRP, so when things age, I'm making money on them. That's what we're all here for, right? But let's look at look at the set, guys. The set value is still basically $2,000. I just read it's 2,000. What the heck? What the heck's $2,000, bro? What the? Yeah, this set went up a lot more than I thought. Or did it go down? Was it always like this, guys? $2,000. All right. Well, that's crazy. So obviously the set's worth 2,000. So yes, in theory, with the set value being like this, and if you love these cards, which I absolutely do, then obviously you're gonna, you know, you could, there should be value in opening the setups, which is the problem with it, guys. It's not necessarily a problem. It's necessarily a problem for people that don't, that find the set expensive, because while the set has value and it just came out, it's people are gonna be buying it. People in people's minds are like, okay, well the booster box is 250, but the total set value is almost $2,000. So like, if I open up a booster box and hit one of these top four, let's see, top five, that's $100 at least, and then maybe I can get the Misty IR. A couple of these IRs are worth a lot. This Lapras IR, that's 1,890. Let's see what else is there. A couple of these. This Meowth IR. Like, there's a couple IRs here that make up a lot of money. So people find the time to you know or find it very appealing to open up the set. And that's the problem with the market right now, guys, which is why I'm saying, guys, do not FOMO on the set. My recommendation for you is that you should probably go back and focus on other sets. Guys, the set that I would recommend for you guys to focus on right now is Paldea Evolved. Like, if you're gonna buy a booster box of Destined Rivals, okay, this now I'm talking to the investors, not collectors. If you're gonna buy a booster box of Destined Rivals, you might as well buy a booster box of Paldea Evolved, which has way less chance of being reprinted, like way less chance of being reprinted, and it's just a better overall investment. Like, for another $40 you get a Paldea Evolved booster box, which is what confuses me when investors buy this set at this price. If you don't have any, and you like, again, I have no idea, guys. We don't know anything about Pokemon. The Pokemon company decides what they want to do when they want to do it. So I'm gonna talk about it in this situation. It's like, unless you truly believe that this set can never go to MSRP, it's not gonna be printed, like you have no problem with spending this much money on a set that just came out, then go ahead and buy it. I'm not gonna stop you. I think long term it's gonna be an insane set. Now, let's say you're conservative and you do want to make the best plays possible, then I recommend you that you don't buy this set. If you're gonna buy a booster box, this expensive of a booster box, just buy Paldea Evolved. It's better off, less chance of being reprinted. It's just a better overall investment for the future if you want your money to be maximized, because you could just be buying Paldea Evolved booster boxes while you wait for the set to be printed, get a better price on it and going like that. Now, if you have absolutely no positions in Destined Rivals, and again, this is not to create FOMO. You have absolutely no positions in Destined Rivals, and this is just up to your beliefs, guys. Not me. I'm not trying to show you in there, but I will say this is gonna be one of the best sets in the era, if not the best set in the era, core sets wise. So that's why I'm talking about, the way I'm gonna say this is, listen to the way I'm saying it. Is you have no positions and you personally believe that this is worth your money, and you believe that this set cannot go any lower than this, or the reprints are not gonna hit that hard, then you should go ahead and buy some. If you just believe in the set, which I personally do, again though, depending on the price, and this set should go lower than this, so don't FOMO on it. But again, if you, in your personal beliefs, you don't think it's gonna go lower than this, then please don't buy the set. And then I mean, then yeah, then please don't buy the set. If you believe that this set can go lower, then don't buy the set. If you believe that the reprints aren't gonna do anything, Pokemon Company is just freaking twiddling their thumbs, then go ahead and buy it. It's gonna be a great play in the future, and that's what I'm gonna say about it. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, guys, is I made a short about this yesterday. Guys, we have to talk about, you know, let's talk about the hobby um, in terms of what you can do to help yourself investments wise. I know you probably see this case of One Piece over here, and you're like, I thought you were a Pokemon investor. Guys, trust me, there's more to investing in TCGs and than just Pokemon. I think One Piece is a great investment, but let's not talk about that right now. I'm gonna see if I can pull up my collector app now while we do this. So, guys, I guess the last thing I want to talk about is, again, and I talked about this in my first video ever. Guys, invest in your LGS. Like, and by that I don't mean like, oh, just give them free money. I'm talking about being there for them, and making like buying from them. Even if you can buy a couple better deals, I just recommend that you go ahead and help them, because in the future they're gonna want to help you guys, and that's just how it's gonna work. Trust me, guys. This isn't about shilling out to a LGS. It's not about shilling out to you know uh a conglomerate. Guys, if the LGS is nice, then you should help them for sure. And that's my take on this. I personally believe that the best you could do for an LGS is help them out and buy from them, even when the market is down. Because in times like this, guys, they're gonna help you out so much. Again, guys, all my product that I've gotten is literally from LGS, except for those Pokemon Scenery TVs, because obviously I have to buy them off the market. But besides that, I bought everything off my LGS, all MSRP or below. And this, and they're coming in so clutch, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, guys, let's say you could buy, let's say back in the past, and hopefully we get back there again. You could buy a case of booster boxes for Pokemon for $600 because you're getting $100 a booster box. But your LGS is setting up for 120, so that equals 720 a booster. Yeah, 720 for the case, guys. For an extra $120, you can guarantee that these guys are gonna come through for you when times are like this, and you don't have to worry about missing out on sets. Like, and even then, like, maybe you're just an actual collector, not just an investor. You'll be able to open things at MSRP when things are heavy like this. And that's my recommendation to you, guys. It's not worth for an extra 120 to not make connections in this world, because I can tell you, I've already seen some investor videos that have no Destined Rivals booster boxes because they're literally, it's too expensive for them, and then they've been in the hobby for 3 to 5 years and have no way of getting them. That's crazy. How can you be in this hobby for 3 to 5 years and not have a single connection where you can get a couple booster boxes at MSRP? I just started in November and I already have that. Like, guys, support your LGS. Now, finally, I can show you guys my portfolio. I think it's like one of the first times we do this. So this is where we're at, guys. I started in November. 6 months, literally. You can see basically December 22nd. This is where I started though, and we're up to 45 grand. Obviously, we have a lot of gains. I can show you my, let's see, my portfolio. I think it's showcase. No, it's not. It's portfolio and products. This is everything I have, guys. Again, this is a one piece case, but other than that, I was able to get a booster box of Wyoming Skies, before everything hit. I got all this, and guys, all I'm telling you is, guys, support your local LGS. Don't FOMO, and you're gonna be hooked up at all times. Trust me. Obviously, I'm not saying every LGS is so that nice, but they can be if you're there willing to help them and be with them. So, guys, again, don't FOMO on Destined Rivals unless you're rich and unless you believe they're not gonna be printed. Go ahead and buy some. If you don't, if you believe it's gonna go down, don't even bother with it right now. Trust me, it is gonna go down. I know it's going to go down. I'm just waiting for it to, for all the crashes so I can go in and get more booster boxes. If you have any recommendations or any advice, please leave a a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications to be notified when I upload a new video. Like I said, guys, we're on the road to 100 subscribers. We're gonna do a big giveaway at 100 subscribers. You never know, it could be a Pokemon Scenery TV, let's say. So I'll go ahead and catch you guys. Please, again, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends if they want to learn Pokemon investing. And again, guys, make connections. Do not FOMO, and take care.